So Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in fact, was among the first global leaders to congratulate Donald Trump after he all but won the US election. In fact, Netanyahu called Trump's triumph history's greatest comeback.
That's right, Molly. In fact, Netanyahu's office released a statement saying that Trump's historic return to the White House offers a new beginning for America and a powerful recommitment to the great alliance between Israel and America.
Right, and Israel currently, remember, at war with Hamas and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Netanyahu had sparred with the Biden administration over his handling of the conflict. This after the Biden administration had threatened to cut US military aid to Israel reportedly if it did not allow a surge of humanitarian aid to Gaza. And let's go straight across now to our correspondent Jody Cohen, who's joining us live from Israel at this point. Jody, you were present at the site where the Hezbollah rockets fell. I want to just get in a quick reaction from you first about the kind of mood that you're gauging on the ground, given what's happening in the United States.
Hi there. So yes, this war is very much continuing. We heard 10 rockets were fired towards central Israel, including where I was just earlier. And this rocket barrage was timed to coincide with just after President Trump had finished speaking, when he acknowledged that his victory as president of the United States in the election. And just behind me to the side, you can see this car. This car took a direct impact from shrapnel. It's believed to be the engine from a ballistic missile that fell directly in this car and didn't actually explode in here, and that was 2-3 meters long, and it's been taken away by the army now. So this war is very much continuing. We're hearing statements from around the region as well as within Israel reacting to President Trump's election. As you said, Prime Minister Netanyahu congratulated him, calling it history's biggest comeback. Other ministers have also sent their congratulations, most notably the new foreign minister and defense minister. Israel's President Herzog called Trump a champion of peace and said that he looks forward to working with him. And members of the opposition too, such as Benny Gantz, have called President Trump a true friend of Israel. Now remember, there was a poll taken just before the election happened which showed that over 2/3 of Israelis wanted Trump to win as president. So the mood generally is one of anticipation, of optimism. I would also like to just point out Mike Evans. He's an evangelical advisor to President Trump. He has just landed in Israel, and he has erected billboards across the country congratulating President Trump. And importantly, he's saying that he believes that by inauguration we should see most of the war over. Within 1 year, he believes that the Abraham Accords will be expanded to include Saudi Arabia, and he suggested that Iran will be weakened in the process.
Jody, you just pointed out how almost 2/3 of Israel wanted a Trump presidency. However, can you compare and contrast that to the Biden administration, which has also been accused of supporting Israel in its war in Gaza?
Absolutely. I think there's acknowledgement across the board of the huge amount of support from President Biden, particularly when it comes to military aid, giving over $6 billion in military assistance, sending aircraft carriers to the region, B-52s, the THAAD anti-missile defense system. So there's been many things that Prime Minister Netanyahu specifically has thanked President Biden for in recent weeks and months, saying that there is a feeling that we know whether Harris would have become president or Trump, they both wanted to end the war. There's a feeling that they would have done it in a different way, that a President Harris would have continued much of the same policies as President Biden. President Trump has said that he wants this war to end. He said that only a fool wouldn't have responded like Israel did to Hamas's 7th of October massacre. He says that he wants to see all American hostages freed, or that the captors would pay a very big price. He said to Israel to win fast and get back to peace. And he's reportedly said to Netanyahu that he wants to see this over by inauguration, which we know is in January, but that he said it has to be done properly so that it doesn't repeat itself every 5 or 10 years, as we've seen over the years, repeated rounds of fighting between Hamas sending rockets over to Israel and Israel responding. Obviously, this time it's been on a different level.
Right, Jody, we're leaving it there for the moment, but thanks very much for joining us with those inputs from on the ground.